Silphium, miracle of a resurrected ancient medicinal plant. You ask how many kisses of yours, Lesbia, would be enough and more for me, as great as the number of Libyan sand that lies in Los Apricium, bearing serene between the sacred Jupiter's oracle-stifling heat and the sacred tomb of the old Badis, or as many as the stars that, when the night is silent, see people's secret love affairs. For you to kiss so many kisses is enough and more for love, crazy Catullus, and which inquiring men could not count completely nor an evil tongue bewitch. In the beginning were the Dorians. The Dorians were an ethnic group of the Greek people. They claimed to be descendants of Hercules. In the non-metaphorical sense of the term, they consider themselves to be the true sons of a god. Their knowledge, their physical strength, and their combativeness were then renowned throughout Greece. Cyrenaica's conquest. Around 630 BC, the Dorians conquered the island of Thera and the Cyrenaica North Africa and present-day Libya. They endured very critical survival conditions and had to seek help from the Oracle of Delphi. The latter sent them to find a lost people somewhere in Libya. The latter were to be the key to the solution for the survival of the Dorian settlers. The Oracle of Delphi held the fate of the Greek world in its hands, and everyone was bound to obey its oracles. An expedition was organized to find the mysterious solution promised by the oracle. Narrowly escaping death, the Dorians encountered a mysterious and ancient people who agreed to share with them the secret of their survival in this wild land. The priestesses, the inhabitants of the places who taught their secrets to the Dorians, worshipped a very mysterious prehistoric goddess. They were the guardian of a sacred plant which demanded enormously from those who cultivated it, but which is a remedy for very many ills. It's a caste of female priestesses who organized the cultivation of this magical plant dedicated to a great goddess. The plant goddess was equated with the goddess Demeter, Cybele, Cori, or even Isis by the Dorian colonists who attempted to syncretize her with their own goddesses. Despite this amalgam, this particularly ancient goddess linked to the matriarchy was hardly erased from minds, surviving for nearly 1,000 years despite the Greek influence, thanks to her financial importance. The fall of the goddess. The goddess plant is called Silphium. It made it possible to cure many diseases and was studied by doctors until the 4th century of our era. It saved women from difficult childbirth, menstrual disorders, and above all, it was one of the very first and safest means of contrace. Because of her powers, she represents a highly coveted wealth. It served as currency of exchange and payment of taxes. These are the indirect causes of its disappearance: overexploitation, climate change, and human greed. The real source of its disappearance is because it is hermaphrodite monoecious plant. Many legends report stories of the rape of a goddess of nature abused by the lust of men. Then the goddess hides her power. The story always ends in a sinister way. It is all of humanity who suffers and is puny. Deprived of bees or gardener aware of this plant's secret, the plant would not survive. It necessarily needs action of an individual insect or human to ensure its reproduction. Moreover, like the plant close cousin Thapsia garganica, it is possible that the extraction of its root is fatal to the unwary. Silphium kill if not correctly picked, just like the very renowned mandrake. Dashed hopes. Often we thought the plant had been rediscovered, but each time the good news turns out to be a misidentification or a deception. Today there was very little hope of finding the plant. The Professor Muhammad Miski explained to the famous National Geographic that he maybe have resurrected the plant by finding its descendant. Analyzing this modern variety of Silphium DNA and metabolites can allow researchers to find the correct properties used in ancient times. To learn everything about the true history of Silphium's story and its secrets,